What's up everybody, Michael here. I hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to another Doksimon Homes property tour. So in this video, we're going to tour this beautiful modern 4-bedroom house with an outhouse or a maid's quarters or a boys quarters sitting on a full plot of land located inside Lakside. Just in case you don't know Lakside is one of the fastest growing and fastest developing neighborhood right here in Accra that shares a common boundary with Ghana. It's close to East Legon as well as Medina. So from this property to the airport is approximately going to be around 50 minutes or close to an hour with just a little or mild traffic. Details about this property: it's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 2 living room and a boys quarters, and is sitting on 100 by 70 lot size. So before we take a tour into this beautiful modern architecture, we'd like to do a walk around the perimeter of the building so we get to understand what this structure has got for us. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and kindly click on the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime we bring new property deals right here in Ghana. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started with today's video. So driving past through this motorized metallic sliding gate, you are now all shared into your spacious compound that can comfortably take about 5 or 4 cars. All right, so taking a very closer look at the facade of this beautiful modern house, it's quite beautiful. You have a stonework on this balcony at the first level, all right, more like an L-shaped stonework with a glass balustrade, and then you've also got another balcony right here, and I presume that this end houses the master or the primary bedroom, and you've got this balcony wrapping around the side of the master bedroom with a glass balustrade and this beautiful stonework at that end. And that's a very, very beautiful thing. The stonework is complementing the color of the painting, and then you have a touch of these beautiful light fixtures that you've got at the balconies, at the top of the balconies, and that add an extra beauty to it. You can see that you have wall lights all across the fence wall, okay, at a very considerable distance, and that's a very, very thoughtful thing. So this house actually is where you've got your boys quarters, your maid's quarters, or your security quarters, or whatever you might want to use it for. So you've got a lot of compound space to even do more greenery or whatever you intend to do. Of course, there's enough space for that. Now let's take a walk around the right wing of the property. From there, we connect to the back and then we back to the front again. Now this is the right wing of the property. You see that you've got a patch of where you can do your greeneries or your lawns or plant your ornamental plant, or you can even do your swimming pool and all that. The space is quite big enough to contain all of those things, right? So on this end, actually connects you to the backyard area. So now let's take a walk around it. So you could see that the backyard area is walkable, of course. So this is the left wing of the property. You've got a walkable space, of course. So that's the door, the exit door that brings you out from the kitchen. And this outhouse, but in a way attached to the building, you know, houses your boys' quarters, and that's the door that takes you to the boys' quarters, right? So the side of it is also walkable. I mean, I love everything about the compound space. I mean, it gives you the luxury to do whatever you intend to do. Now let's take a walk into the house so we get to see what it houses for us. The building is still under construction, so you get to see 1 or 2 things that are not fixed yet. So walking past this beautiful 1.5 security door, you are now ushered to your living room area. You can see that the space here is quite big enough. It commands about 45 to 50 square meter, and that is in combination with even the dining area. You realize that you've got enough windows bringing in natural daylight and allowing proper ventilation in and out of this space, and that's a very beautiful thing. So the moment you walk in, you are now welcomed by that ambience of having enough space around you. And another thing that I need to commend is the ceiling work. You realize that you have a uniform drop down, okay, and then it created a space around the edges of the whole ceiling perimeter, and then we've got a 3D lighted all across it with, you know, a very unique pattern of recessed light on the ceiling, giving you enough light on your living area. So like I mentioned earlier, this is the dining area, and this door takes you to the kitchen, and that's one of your bedrooms on the ground floor, and right there you've got your powder room. So now let's take a walk around the kitchen area. So like I said earlier, it's currently under development. All these fixtures are going to be installed at a later date. So this is the area for the kitchen, very spacious. It's about 15 to 16 meters square, and that's spacious enough to contain an L-shaped cabinet with lots of tons of cabinet, and if you want, you can also put an island here. So the intention is that an island is going to be installed here, and that's the reason why we have this light throwing down on this area. So this is your pantry or your storeroom, and that is the exit door that takes you to the back of the room. So now let's continue our tour. So here you've got the first bedroom on the ground floor. Very spacious space, of course, if I should put it that way. It commands about 16 meter square, and that is quite spacious, right? You've got a very simple but yet modern ceiling, you know, pattern. Of course, you have a window to bring in natural daylight. Now this area is going to house your inbuilt closet, and right here you've got your bathroom area. So let me on the light so you see how it is. Beautiful, right? So now let's continue our tour to the rest of the house, of course. So right here you've got the pantry, which can be termed as your guest toilet area. So those fixtures are going to be installed at a later date. So walking through the staircase that leads you on the first level, you realize that you've got the silver railing, and that's a very beautiful thing because it complements the color of the tiles of the stairs as well as the color of the walls. Yeah, I need to get this out because I'm in the room now. It was hot out there. All right, so climbing up, you are now ushered to your landing area, about 30 meters square, and that's quite spacious. So here you've got 3 bedrooms, you've got the master bedroom, and you've got your 2 standard room. But before we check out the master bedroom, we're going to take a look at the 2 standard room. So this is going to be your primary, your secondary living area, more like a family area, private family area, of course. Now let's take a walk into one of the standard rooms. Very spacious. You see, one of the things I like about this house is that all the rooms are quite spacious. You're not being squeezed in a room, you have enough space. So this area can house your mini closet area. You can even decide to enclose it, yeah, and then you have to slide open to have access to your closet area, and that's a beautiful thing. So the space here is about 16 meters square, and that's quite spacious, very spacious. Now this is your bathroom area, and I love the pattern of the tiles on the wall. Very beautiful and unique. Yeah. So now let's continue our tour. So I get to show you the master or the primary bedroom. So here we have the second bedroom upstairs before the primary bedroom. So you can see that you have enough space here. So the space here alone is about 17 to 18 meters square. And this area houses your closet. I'll show you that in a bit. And then this is your bathroom area. I mean, like I said earlier, I like the pattern of the tiles on the wall as well as the, you know, the floor. It's kind of like complementing itself, and that's a very beautiful thing. Now, let me show you the area that has been cut out for the closet. So this can be taken as your closet area. One of the beautiful things I like here is that you've got this L-shaped corner glass on that end, wrapping all the way to this end with a burglar proof. So it gives you more light throwing onto your closet area or whatever you intend to use this space for. It's just so that you know that you have more light coming in. And that's a very, very beautiful and a thoughtful thing. I think it's a laudable idea. It's beautiful. So now let's continue our tour to the primary bedroom. Or just to mention, the family area has also got its own balcony at this side. You can come, let's take a look at it. So the balcony apparently wraps around to the end of the living area. And that's a very beautiful, in as much as it's tiny, but of course it adds some beauty to the house itself. Now let's take a walk into the primary bedroom. So welcome to the primary bedroom, also known as the master bedroom. Very spacious. I think it's almost as spacious as the primary living room on the ground level. So the space here is about 60 meters square, quite wide. You can have your bed fixed right here. You have your TV right there, and you do a small mini living area. So you wake up in the morning and you have this window that gives you a glance of whatever is happening outside, and that's a very beautiful thing. It's luxury, yeah? So you have tons of windows that bring natural, daylight and gives you proper ventilation. Now come, let me show you something. So the edge of this, all right, you realize that it's an L-shaped window, glass window, and that's a very beautiful thing. The frame for the window is a PVC, so it doesn't really rust that much. So the developer of this property, so this area can be used for, an office or maybe a study or something. So this area also is going to house your closet. You can have an L-shaped closet, and this door opens up to your master bedroom, master bathroom. So quite spacious. You have ample space. I presume here is going to be the WC. Here is going to you're going to have your vanity basin right here and your bathtub right here, and then your enclosed shower at this end. And that's a very beautiful and a thoughtful thing. I love the parting of tiles. I love the pattern of tiles on the walls and then the floor, and that's quite unique and it's beautiful. Another beautiful thing that I need to mention is that the internal doors are just beautiful as well, quite astounding. Now let me take you and show you the balcony area. So you wake up in the morning and you have the luxury to just open up your window, and then all the fresh airs are not coming in, all the fresh breeze and all those things are coming in. So you have your balcony wrapping all the way from this end down to this particular end. Let me walk there so you get to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, all the way from here, it wraps like an L shape. And looking at it from the down, it gives you this beauty. It adds an extra beauty to the property, and that's a very beautiful thing. I love the stonework from the down. You get to see it. It complements the color of the building, the wall, the tiles. I mean, everything has been thoroughly planned out, and that's a very beautiful thing. It's a beautiful house, yeah? I love it. I mean, I love the fact that you've got ample space to do whatever you need. Space is luxury. I love the fact that you have that ample space to do whatever you need, and that is a very, very beautiful thing. Wow, what a beautiful house. So that brings us to the end of this beautiful modern architecture 4-bedroom house sitting on this, this very spacious compound. So if you're interested to acquire this masterpiece, this modern architecture, just kindly contact the number that you see on your screen, or you can click the description. Every detail about this property is going to pop out, and then you can reach out to us so we can discuss or talk about how to acquire this property. I love everything about it. I love it. Everything. All right. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your love and your support. I just want to say thank you for being with us from day one up to this very moment. As we've always been doing, we promise to bring you great properties that you can buy right here in Ghana. Thank you so much, fam. We appreciate your love and your support. Until next time, catch you on our next video.